I am showing the Be Well Step 4 for this week, and it is the wall AHC exercise. Just to give it context, where it comes from is out of the Be Well guide here under Spinal Hygiene component there. So it's in there. I'll explain a little bit more of how we get to that there, but just want to show you how to do it and the important parts of the wall AHC exercise. So I've just shared my screen there. So this sheet here is available in Office and it's up on the screen now, and it's the wall AHC exercise. So AHC is a way of remembering this exercise. It means arms, head, and chin. They're the different components to allow the this exercise here. It's very, very good for improving postural changes that we have on. I think this day and age we're doing a lot of computer work. We're sitting in cars for long periods of time. We're sitting in couches. We're not out there as much as previous generations on the land, and we're more technological and we're more computerized. So, and we are suffering in the upper part of the spine, the neck, the shoulders, and that's why we get a lot of people coming to see us with neck problems, shoulder problems, tightness through the chest, upper back area. And the wall AHC exercise actually helps a lot with flexibility there. So I'll just go through the different components just to get a bit of an understanding of where this fits in with the whole program. So it sits in phase one. Okay, so there's 4 phases of spinal hygiene implementation of strategies. And the first component of that obviously is the chiropractic adjustments. Well, they align the spine and make sure that the spine is functioning as best as it possibly can. We don't want any vertebra out of alignment, creating issues in the joints of the spine, getting so out of alignment that they're compressing on nerves coming out of the spine, and that affects our function and our health. Because our body works on our nervous system or through our nervous system. The second is the wall AHC exercise. Now, this probably takes around about it takes, you want to do it on 30-second cycles. So it takes a couple of minutes. And in the initial phases of a care plan, especially if I see someone who has decrease in shoulder flexibility, poor posture, I will be recommending they do it upwards of 5 times a day in the initial stages. Then we have the daily full spinal range of motion exercise routine, which is in this guide here. These steps, I will speak about these steps coming up in the coming weeks. And then also we have the wobble board, the balance board, mini tramp, heart ball routine there. So they're the 4 components. But today, just breaking it down, we're talking about the wall AHC here. So what is it? The wall AHC is arms. So arms at 90 degrees to the wall, head in and up against the wall. So we've basically got our heels, our bottom, our upper back. We should have our shoulders and our head up against the wall. We have our arms out like this, and they should make a 90-degree angle. Now, if we can't get our arms right back, we have restriction in the rotator cuff of the shoulder, muscles, joints, etc. So we need to be getting those right back. And one of the important things to see on this guide here is the doorway stretch, which is the exercise at the bottom. Is if we don't have the flexibility in the shoulders enough so that we can do the wall AHC exercise, we may want to do the doorway stretch just to open up the rotator cuff and all the muscles and the ligaments and tendons within the shoulder, because that can be reduced with regards to decreasing if we don't really get our shoulders above head level at any particular time. If we're always on the computers with our hands down like this, if we've got injuries to our shoulders, over the time, if we've had things like frozen shoulder, we've had dislocated shoulders, we've had even just minor traumas to the shoulder progressively. Quite interesting, a little bit of time ago, I remember doing a slight injury to my shoulder where I reached back in the car to the back seat to grab something and just had a nice twinge in my shoulder. It's like, oh, and then for a couple of weeks after that, the body had to go through and heal that. But I used this exercise to make sure that I had full flexibility through that time period. It's pretty important, very, very helpful. So this is the step today. This is available in the office for those who coming in and getting their adjustments this week. This is also available and will be available on our site as well. If you do need a copy of this, just let us know. It's also in the guide more extensively as more than a one-pager. So there you have it. So if you do want to continue getting these videos, just subscribe to our YouTube channel or any of our other socials, Facebook, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, and you continue getting these videos as I put them out. Okay, bye for now. Have a good day.